Addison, I want you to divorce Ryan.
Excuse me? What do you mean, Tessa?
You're incompetent and not suitable for my son. Leaving him behind to go on a vacation?
Vacation? Oh, do you mean my business trip? I'm currently in China for work.
Stop using that excuse.
I know you're there for fun. It's a business trip, not leisure. If you doubt it, feel free to check with my office.
Your office? You pretend to be a professional while you're just a high school grad.
So blatant. Pretend or not, I am a professional.
You're married and became someone's wife. It's distasteful and rude to still be working. That part of you has always irritated me.
But what's truly despicable as a wife is leaving your husband behind for a trip.
Absolutely unacceptable.
I don't know where to start correcting you. It was a mutual decision between us to keep working. He's on board with it. He knows about the business trip. He even encouraged me before I left. Anyway, you found out about it from him, right?
That's right. He said you'll be in China for about half a month. He was lamenting that he had to work and take care of the house at the same time.
Lamenting?
Of course. How dare you make him do household chores? You're far from being a good wife. You're a low-educated, dim-witted trash. He regrets marrying such a lazy person.
Is that why you're telling me to divorce him?
Obviously. I advised him to leave you, but my kind-hearted son said it was too painful for him to ask you for a divorce. I'm going to get rid of you on his behalf and set him free.
Understood. Well, perhaps it might be best to set him free.
Oh, so you do realize you're a terrible wife, huh? Great, let's cut to the chase then. Divorce him right now.
No, that won't happen.
OMG. What are you saying? Are you making fun of me? Despite being a high school grad?
What I mean will be clear to you soon enough. My colleague is calling me, so please excuse me.
If you're like that, fine by me. I've got plans of my own. You're going to regret making a fool out of me.
Hey, honey. You got weird messages from my mom, right? Sorry about that. Don't take it seriously, okay?
You don't need to apologize. I knew what she said was a lie.
Like what?
She claimed you were lamenting because I'm away and you have to do chores. The reality is, I bet you're secretly celebrating, indulging in TV dinners and pizza while I'm away. You must be thinking it's lucky you get to eat all the unhealthy stuff, right?
But I did have a salad today, and I've been drinking the veggie juice as you instructed.
Good to hear. I'm not telling you not to eat what you like. I just want you to stay healthy and live longer together.
I know. I'm doing it for the same reason.
Thanks, son. Anyway, after chatting with your mom, I think we should speed up that plan.
Wait, did she say something outrageous?
She wants us to divorce.
Divorce? She can't make us do that. We're so in love.
I know, but let's skip the mushy stuff for now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what she's planning to do, but she sounded determined to cause havoc. She declared with confidence that she had a plan.
When she gets like that, it's never good. Okay, got it. Let's fast track our plan then.
I'll talk to my boss about it too. Honey, be cautious.
Roger.
Hey, Addison. Got some exciting news for you.
Exciting news? I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
You're supposed to come back tomorrow, right?
Yes. What about it?
Well, I've cleaned out the place you were going to come back to.
Excuse me?
A low-educated, incompetent, going on an overseas business trip is just ridiculous. While you were gone, I trashed all your stuff, so don't bother coming back.
You trashed my belongings? Did you break into my house?
Used a spare key. Ryan must be busy at work, so he isn't here either. If that sweet boy was around, he would have suffered from heartache, so it worked out perfectly. No place for you when you come back. Don't ever get involved with Ryan and me again.
I'm thrilled not to see you ever again.
What?
You saved me some trouble. Thank you so much.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't planning to go back there in the first place. Neither was Ryan.
What do you mean? Ryan isn't coming back? What's going on?
This is all you're doing. You've been disrespectful to me, calling me a low-educated incompetent. And you've been complaining about me working, giving an earful to Ryan. There were plenty of unpleasant remarks about me. So we have been planning to move far away. When you mentioned getting us divorced, we decided to execute our plan earlier.
So Ryan doesn't live here anymore?
Nope.
Where is he then?
He's in China.
What the heck?
I'll be working at this branch from now on. So we decided to settle here together.
OMG. Moving abroad without telling his mother? That can't be true. My son following a low-educated trashy wife like you. First of all, what about his job?
He's a freelance programmer. He can work from anywhere. He'll be working from our new place from now on.
He can work from anywhere? That's a lie. He's been going to work every day.
That's because of you.
What are you saying?
He actually wanted to work from home. But if he was there, you constantly bothered him. You kept coming over and talking to him, so he started going to a co-working space every day.
Come to think of it, he was always at home right after you guys got married. I thought he was taking a honeymoon leave.
What's a honeymoon leave? There's no such thing. You keep calling me a low-educated incompetent, just pretending to be a professional. But you're the one who doesn't understand the essence of working, you know.
So what? A wife doesn't need to know about working. You just have to manage the household, do chores, and take care of your husband. Teaching a crappy wife like you, who neglects the family to work and care for my darling son, is a legit duty of a mother.
Do you know what Ryan dreamt of as a child?
Oh, please, of course I do. He wanted to be a doctor. He mentioned he changed his mind midway through high school.
He had to give up his dream because of you.
No way.
To get into medical school, he needed to study intensely. But whenever he was studying in his room, you would come in every 30 minutes and distract him. You even insisted he sleep early and turned off the lights at 9 p.m. You made it impossible for him to study effectively. So he had no choice but to give up his dream.
That's a lie. I did it for his sake.
What's more, after he gave up on medical school, you kept nagging him, saying being a doctor is lucrative, and that you'd support him if he tried again. He got fed up with that too. Since then, he aimed to work freely as a freelancer. That's how he became a programmer.
That's made up. I never heard that from him.
He's kind-hearted, so maybe he didn't want to hurt you. But even he reached his limit this time.
This time?
You said you were going to make us divorce. I knew you were up to something, but I never expected you to trash all my stuff. Glad I took action first.
Both of you, come back right away. This is unacceptable.
What's unacceptable?
Deceiving me and running away together. Unforgivable.
Breaking into someone's home and throwing away their stuff is pretty unforgivable, you know. I was going to throw them away, so I don't mind, but I was planning to take them to a consignment store and give the profit to Mike as a gesture of gratitude.
Wait, Mike? Why bring up my husband in this?
We don't plan on returning to that house, so we asked him to take care of clearing it out. It was a sudden move, and we couldn't manage it ourselves. When we explained the situation to him, he kindly agreed to help.
Hold on. Did you tell him about all this?
Well, when you're asking for such a favor, it's only fair to explain the circumstances, right? Of course, I made sure to mention why we decided to escape from you and all the insults I've endured.
Why would you do that to me? Now he must be angry with me.
Oh, you know he's mad. So you do realize what you did was wrong, huh? Surprising that you have that much decency. Who knew?
Stop laughing and help me. Tell him you made it all up and I haven't done anything wrong.
Why do you sound so agitated? Can't take responsibility for your own actions?
You know, he's so scary when he gets mad. Besides, he's already warned me when I made fun of your education before. He said he'll divorce me if I belittle you again.
He told you that much, but you still couldn't stop picking on me. Isn't it kind of an addiction? You should take this chance to reflect and change that behavior.
Oh no.
Now I have great news for you.
What? I have a bad feeling about this.
Mike's about to arrive there.
OMG, why?
I told you I asked him to clear out the house, right? He mentioned getting some strong friends to help load furniture and take them to a consignment store. I think they're gym buddies.
Those muscular guys? They're intimidating. Oh, wait. The truck's here. Oh no, I can't run away now.
Well, make sure to reflect on your actions. Anyway, gotta go. Tessa got caught by Mike and his beefy friends. He was furious and confronted her with a divorce. After getting kicked out of the house, she's forced to work and has started a part-time job as a supermarket cashier. Since she's never worked before, she's been rude to customers and coworkers, on the verge of getting fired. On the other hand, our new life in China has been quite comfortable without the meddling Tessa. Ryan works from home and helps with housework. If Tessa knew, she'd faint at the thought of him doing chores. But he says he enjoys this lifestyle and seems pretty happy.
Hi, Maria. How are you doing? I know this is sudden, but I'm at your house right now. So I'm packing to move out, and I was wondering if it's okay if I throw away all your stuff, since it's so annoying. What? What do you mean? Why are you in my house? How did you get in without a key? And what's with the moving? What the hell are you doing? Did you make a duplicate key without my permission? What? Duplicate key? I don't want to go through all that trouble. Jean will open it for me. What? Jean? Why Jean? He's supposed to be working today. Why would you be with Jean? Oh no, you still don't get it? You're such an idiot. You're my twin sister, but you're so different from me. You've always been so dull. That's why you don't even notice your boyfriend's cheating on you. Boyfriend? Cheating? No way, You finally noticed. That's right. Jean says I'm better. He says I'm much better than you, that it's hard to believe that we're twins. That's a lie. It's not a lie. I think it was about a year ago. A year ago? Yes! Remember when you introduced me to Jean as your boyfriend? That's when I fell in love with Jean. I really wanted him. I actively tried to appeal to him. I asked him out to dinner, and he came all the way over here. We went to a hotel together, too. And guess what Jean said? I'm a much better woman than you. He said that he wished he'd met me first, even though we're twins. I gently told him it wasn't too late. So we decided to live together. That's what I'm saying. You need to move out now. He and I will live here from today. Huh? What are you doing? You just steal Jean away from me? And now you're going to live with him? Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding. I'm serious. And you shouldn't be mad at me. It's Jean's fault. If he loved you so much, he shouldn't have flirted with me. When I approached Jean, he was head over heels for me, you know? Julia, you are such... What? Don't blame me for your boyfriend's change of heart. You deserved it. If you want to hate someone, hate yourself for not noticing it earlier. You're so brazen. Do you have any idea what you've done? I told you it wasn't my fault. He dumped you. You are so carefree that you haven't even noticed your boyfriend cheating on you for almost a year. I'm laughing at you. Such a carefree sister. Let me tell you something. What he said in bed, he was really dissatisfied with you, wasn't he? You're such a jerk. You've always wanted everything from me. You approached Jean because he's my boyfriend, right? Oh my god. I do love him. Well, anyway, that's why it's going to be our new house from today. So get your stuff and get out, loser. You evil bitch! Yeah. Whatever. You're more disgusting than I am. Maria, how are you doing? You didn't call me at all. Are you listening to me? Mom, what's up? What do you want? What do I want? You're really... Stop lecturing me. I thought you had something to say. Oh, yeah. I have something important to tell you. Something important? What's that? Well, Julia is getting married. So, they're getting married in a month. Of course you'll be there, right? Huh? Julia's getting married? I mean, I'm not going to be there because I have a lot of things to do in a month. You're being horrible again. Why are you being so cold? It's your only twin sister's wedding. You should be there, not running errands. I can't. It's an important thing. You can't just ask me out of the blue to do something I can't do. I mean, who would marry Julia? Who loves that kind of thing? Why do you hate your sister so much? You lied to me when you said you had something important, didn't you? I'm not lying. Okay, you've got to be there. Besides, Julia married a rather handsome man named Jean. Huh? Jean? Then I'm not going. Oh my. You know Jean? Jean is my ex-boyfriend. It must be a year ago that Julia stole him from me and threw me out of the place I was living with him. Well, is that what happened? I didn't tell you, Mother. Who wants to go to a sister's wedding? The one where she plagiarizes her sister's boyfriend and then marries him? I'm definitely not going. Well, don't say that. It's been a year, hasn't it? Julia is sorry for what she did. So, why don't you let bygones be bygones? Huh? Why would I do that? Julia is the one to blame, right? She's the one who did the worst. It's not Julia's fault. She just fell in love with Jean. And the fact that Jean switched to Julia, it's your fault too, isn't it? Huh? What are you talking about? You didn't give Jean much attention because you were busy with work or something, didn't you? Jean was lonely, and Julia healed that loneliness. Unlike your cold heart, Julia is a kind girl. Are you serious? You know what? It's not the cheater's fault. You didn't hold on to Jean's heart, so he got tired of you and ran away. No. That's not right. Even if that was true, there is a proper order for doing things, right? You have a girlfriend going out with another woman at the same time. It doesn't make sense. Julia and Jean are both assholes. You're being so cold again. Why don't you just congratulate your sister? Why are you always so hard on Julia? Well, Mom, you've always been so lenient on Julia, haven't you? Every time Julia wanted something that belonged to me, you would tell me, "You're her big sister, you have to be patient." Dad and Mom, everyone was all on her side. Hey, don't be so glum. You're changing the subject. I'm asking you to go to Julia's wedding. I've told you 100 times I'm not going. You can't be so selfish. Besides, your aunt will be at Julia's wedding. Aunt? The wealthy aunt. I know she has an attitude, but she's rich and I'm sure she'll give us plenty of wedding money. And for that reason, I can't have any rumors about Julia's marriage. So I have to make sure you will be at the wedding. Get yourself in a good mood, apologize to Julia, and make up with her. Why do I have to apologize to her? I can't believe you're after the congratulatory money from our aunt. You were thinking of that? Isn't it obvious? You'll have to take what you can get. And with the wedding gift, we'll make Julia's wedding extravagant. I can't wait to see her in the dress. She's going to be so beautiful. So Maria, you should definitely be at the wedding, okay? Don't be selfish. Hi, Maria. How are you? Of course you're not fine. You heard from Mom that I'm getting married, right? With John. So you must come to the wedding. I definitely want to see you cry in frustration. Sorry for your disappointment, but I'm doing great. And congratulations on your wedding. But unfortunately, I have something to do that day. I can't attend the wedding. I'm sorry. What? Are you pretending to be cool about it? Well, you have to act tough to do it. Since your ex-boyfriend who dumped you is marrying your twin sister who looks just like you. I'm not trying to be tough. I'm just being honest. Act tough while you still can. I can't wait to see you crying on the day of the wedding. Well, I told Mom I couldn't attend the wedding. I just told you that too. Oh, you have something important to do? That's not true, is it? You just don't want to see me in my beautiful wedding dress, do you? You're still such an evil sister that you couldn't even be happy for your little sister. I'm not lying. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to explain it to you two. Maybe you should stop being so stubborn. I'm not being stubborn. How could you invite your sister who you hate so much to your wedding just to one-up her? Thanks for your effort. I would never invite you if I were you. Oh, sister, you can say that when you get married. Well, that date won't come anytime soon. Yes. Is that all? No. I just thought I'd tell you more about our wedding. I don't need that kind of information. I'm not interested from the bottom of my heart. Well, shut up and listen to me. Our wedding is going to be the most gorgeous ceremony anyone has ever had. The dress and the food will be top class, and we're invited a lot of guests. What color dress should I wear? John says I can change dresses as many times as I want during the reception, because I'm so cute in everything I wear. You're counting on your aunt's congratulatory gift to fund it, aren't you? Do you guys have any money? Why should I pay for anything when my aunt is going to pay for it? I knew you'd say that. Since she says she is willing to pay for us, shouldn't we take her word for it and have a big ceremony? I don't think it's a good idea to make someone else pay for something you don't have the means to do. Okay. Don't act like a good girl. You've always been like that. I don't like it. Then don't contact me again. Oh, yeah, I went to see a wedding hall the other day, and there was a guy there who went to school with you. My classmate? That dorky guy from school. I think his name was Peter? Oh, Peter. I wondered what happened to that dull guy. Now he works for a famous wedding hall. And I found out that he's the son of the owner. You didn't know? I didn't know. I'm not interested. And here's the thing, he was a very nasty guy. What do you mean? What did you do to him? Will you stop it? You make it sound like it's my fault. It's his fault. I was just trying to be nice to him because he's your classmate. And he didn't seem to be comfortable with women. And if I thought we got to know each other, he might offer me some kind of extra service. You didn't try to switch to Peter this time, did you? Don't talk like that. I mean, this cute girl invited him to dinner, right? Normally he'd be happy and say yes, but this guy... You're getting married, aren't you? You shouldn't do something like this with your fiancé standing next to you. I don't like easy girls. And he just shoved my arm off of him. Unbelievable, right? You're still doing that. Your classmates really are a bunch of rogues. Not only did he refuse my invitation, but he said such a rude thing! And he embarrassed me in front of everyone. Isn't that your fault? And he's right. If you're going to get married, you'd better do something about your self-centeredness. You're not a child anymore. What's the matter with you, Maria? I've always hated your superiority complex. But you'll see. I'm going to have a big, fancy wedding that's going to blow everyone's minds. I can't wait to see the look of frustration on your face. I'll tell you what, I'm not going. I've told you 1,000 times. Mom told you not to be so selfish, right? Okay? No matter what happens, I'll make sure you're at the wedding. Missed call. Missed call. Hey, Maria! Missed call. Missed call. Come on, answer your phone. Why aren't you at the wedding? Are you kidding me? Stop harassing me. Maria, come on. Say something. Hi, Julia. What do you want? What do I want? I told you it's my wedding day. I told you to come, but why aren't you here? I don't know what to say. I never said I was going. I said you couldn't be so selfish. I told you that. Anyway, come here now. Right now. Oh, I can't do that. Impossible? It's not impossible. Yes, it's impossible, because I'm in a wedding now. Huh? What? I'm saying I'm having a wedding too. Just now. What's that? That's crazy! Stop that! Okay, let me explain it to you so you can understand. I recently got married to my boyfriend, and today we're having a wedding ceremony at a luxury hotel up in the hills, and we invited everyone who has been a part of our lives. What's that? Boyfriend? A wedding? I didn't hear anything about that. Of course I didn't tell you. If I told you, you'd come to ruin it, wouldn't you? But my husband, I don't think he'd fall for you. It's a lie! It's not a lie. Shall I show you the dress? What a dress! It looks so expensive! And a luxury hotel on a hill. You don't think it's more expensive than my place, do you? Do you believe me now? No. No. No! I didn't know you had a boyfriend. How long have you had a boyfriend? Oh, you want to hear how we met? Well, I'll tell you. It was right after you kicked me out of my house, and I had nowhere to go, so I went back to my hometown on a lark. I ran into a guy I went to high school with. He heard my story and helped me find a place to live right away. Since then, he was always looking out for me. He's been in charge of one of the wedding halls owned by his father since he graduated from college. He's a good manager. Eventually, he's going to be the president. High school classmate? Running a wedding hall? Don't say that's... Yes. That's Peter, the guy you made fun of so much. He said he was surprised when you showed up at the venue he runs. He said, even though you two have the same place, your sister oozes vulgarity. He was laughing. What the hell? But it's true. By the way, the wedding hall where I am now is owned by his father. They're talking about giving it to him soon. Oh no! Someone with higher specs than mine! You're Maria! Damn! I can imagine the look of frustration on your face. It's too bad I don't get to see it in person. Well, I should probably get back to the ceremony. I just came in to change my dress. What? Is there something else? I'm not done talking! I have nothing more to say to you. Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you one thing. What is it? You know you had a wealthy aunt, right? The one you and Mom were trying to swindle out of her money? What's wrong with that? She's over here at the wedding hall right now. What? She's attending my wedding. Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do I mean? Did you guys send her an invitation? She said she didn't get one. Oh no. Mom said we didn't need to send one because she will be here anyway. Huh. That's what I thought you'd say. You're an idiot for taking your mother's word for it. Who's going to attend a wedding without an invitation sent? Because... my mom! But why then she is at your wedding? Because I sent out the invitations. I can't believe you didn't know that. even as my own sister. I'm appalled. Cut it out! You've been talking nonsense. Don't make fun of me. You deserve what's coming to you. You know, I wanted to invite the people who helped me to my wedding. I still keep in touch with our aunt from time to time. She protected me from my parents, who always loved you and treated me like I was an obstacle. I had hard times when I was a child because our parents didn't love me, but thanks to her, I am who I am today. So now that I'm working, I'm returning the favor to my aunt as a way to show my filial piety. And even if she had received an invitation, she wouldn't be at your wedding. Huh? Why? Auntie knew you and Mom were nothing more than a free money loser. She knew it for a long time. So she knew exactly what you were up to this time. And she hated you for your selfishness. Oh no! Well, I think it's time for me to go, so I'll see you later. Bye. Don't ever contact me again. No, no! Wait! Maria! Hey, Maria! Maria, can you help me? I'm in trouble. I told you not to call me again, didn't I? Maria! Don't be so cold. I'm in real trouble. I'll only listen to you. I'm having a hard time paying for my wedding. I didn't get as much money as I thought I would. Most of my friends and relatives canceled and didn't show up. My friends didn't show up at all. It was all Jean's friends. Your friends hate you. Didn't you know? But they're too much of a jerk to cancel. It's really getting us into trouble. The food was the best grade we could afford, and I even wore 3 different dresses. I thought everyone would come, so I spent so much money. I guess you missed the boat on the wedding gift. I'm so sorry. And Jean! He told me before the ceremony that I could do whatever I wanted. But when I surprised him with fireworks and filled the venue with flowers, he got mad at me, saying, "This is way out of our budget," and he got so mad at me. He says he won't pay for the wedding anymore. That's horrible. It's your fault for not checking with Jean. We could have paid if everyone had come. Even you and our aunt. You guys didn't show up. Now I'm in trouble. Give me the money. I'm stunned. Are you still talking like that? You have brought it on yourself. I don't care what you say. I won't pay a penny. Don't say that. Please help me. I'm under no obligation to help you. I don't care what you say. I can't let the past slide. If you make a fuss anymore, I'll block you. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I didn't mean to sleep with your boyfriend. I just want us to be close sisters again. Please forgive me, sis. When have you and I ever been close sisters? When things get bad, you'd come crying to me like that. You're getting too old for this, so why don't you stop? That's terrible. What is terrible? I don't care about Jean anymore, but you've been stealing my happiness for a long time. You'll be sorry for that for the rest of your life. Bye. Goodbye this time. Wait! Maria! Maria! Please help me! Maria! A few days later, my parents contacted me after I married him, who owned a company, but I ignored them. My aunt also cut my parents off, who were spending a lot of money. Unable to pay the wedding expenses, Julia and our parents settled the wedding expenses by borrowing money. However, the sister and her husband fell out of favor when she demanded him to pay the expenses through a lawyer. They are still discussing the expenses, but the divorce is expected to be finalized any day now.